How's it going? So I wanted to make a video. Some people know, some people don't, but level 4-1 Island's Edge, right at the beginning of the level, there is actually one of the, I think, the best weapons you can grab early on in the game. And actually, for the kinds of runs I do, it's going to be basically the only weapon I use. So here we are on 4-1. It's actually pretty quick to get to, but I'm going to be using a few different things to help me out. Number one, I've got some soul remains here. I'm not going to use them right away, but you'll see what I do. And number two, the skeletons that are in this level that make it such a pain are weak to blunt strike damage. So what I've done is in World 1-1, the merchant, the Dregling merchant, I've actually bought a club which inflicts blunt or strike damage. So these are going to make the skeletons way, way easier. Not that they're hard. They follow a pretty set pattern in terms of how they move and how they attack. They can be a little unpredictable at times, but we're going to go get this awesome weapon. So here, first skeleton, all I really got to do is block, strafe, and then backstab. And you can see the damage is crazy because of that club. If I was using the scimitar, which I had before, I'd probably be doing like 12 damage, which is not super good. Now, the main risk in this early part of the level is you end up aggroing a bunch of skeletons at the same time. And even two of them at the same time can be a real pain in the butt because they're rolling around and hitting you the entire time. It can be hard to manage. So I want to go slow, basically, and I want to aggro, if I can, only one at a time. You'll notice, too, it's a little trick, is that as a skeleton rolls to you, and if you're locked on, right when it gets closer to you, if you step forward to it and then step back, it'll actually trigger this is sort of like poking attack. And I'll try to do it again. There's two skeletons up here, an archer and a roller. Roller's going to aggro on me pretty quick. Now walk towards him. Oh, he didn't do it. But even if you get him in a corner like that, you can just wail on him with the club. It's pretty easy. Now this guy's kind of a pain. The key here is making sure you don't aggro any of the other skeletons. Oh, I aggroed one. That's okay, though. What I can do, go from attack, the backstab again, and then one quick attack to take him out. Not so bad. Here's the last one at the top. If you go towards him again, block. Even with a regular buckler, like, you get damaged as he rolls into you, but even with the regular buckler, the damage is pretty minimal. So we're going to sprint past up here, because if you don't see, there's two skeletons right up here on the top of that, I guess, the gate, the buttress, or whatever it is. So I'm just going to run past, and go through this fog gate. Now here you got three ways to go. You can go right, straight, left. I'm going to go left. Watch out for this floor trap right here. That's going to shoot some pokey arrows at you. Now here is where you want to be. Now down there, I don't know if I can zoom in enough, is a, oh, can you see him? There he is, a skeleton with red eyes, dual katanas. These guys are a big, big pain in the ass, but all I care about is that he's guarding something over there. So here come the soul remains. Easily the most useful item in the entire game. You throw soul remains and enemies will aggro on it and chase after it for a set amount of time, usually about 10 seconds, sometimes a little bit less. But it gives you a great opportunity to either run past them or attack them while they're distracted. And even after you toss one and they chase it and you just attack them, they'll still aggro on that soul remains. So for that entire time, you're going to be able to have a lot of freedom in terms of how you get around them. So what I want to do here is I want to toss the soul remains over there. And what's that going to do is he's going to go aggro on that, and I'm going to pick up this weapon, the Crescent Falcon. So the Crescent Falcon is my weapon of choice. It's easy to use. Any level can use it. Like I'll use it at level 1. It's already upgraded to +1. And the nice thing is that since I'm a royalty, and a lot of my stats are focused towards magic, even though I don't use magic in my runs, the weapon damage is going to scale to that. So even though I'm not even leveling up, the more I upgrade the Crescent Falcon, the more damage it's going to do based simply on my fairly low level magic stat. So there you go, the Crescent Falcon +1, a great early weapon for you to grab right here. Little risk if you play it smart, and it's going to be a very useful weapon for you. Thanks for watching.